Ooh, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a room-by-room breakdown of the inverted Spire Grandmaster in Season of the Splicer. If you find this guide helpful, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. So to get with it, it's important to note that the champions are barrier and unstoppable only, so make sure you or your fire team has at least one or the other equipped. Now, the inverted Spire Grandmaster is one of the easier Grandmasters, so as long as you have a high damage dealing super from any of the classes, you should be fine. As well, it is important to note that there are very few solar shields within the strike, so as long as one of your fire team members has a solar ability or weapon, then you should be good to go to have Arc and Void equipped respectively. So in the first area, you'll have to defeat all the enemies to heck the conflux. There are going to be Fallen, Cabal, and Vex respectively. It is important to note that you can skip the first area altogether. One person drives their Sparrow across the Vex Milk Waterfall and takes the first portal across on your left to get to the other side. Then follow the route to the next area and your teammates will get pulled to the next area as well after defeating all of the enemies in the first area. So moving on to the next room, the first thing to note is that there are 6 champions in total that are strategically placed around the room, on the bottom, and visible to us at the top respectively. The easiest way to clear this room is to work on the ads that are visible first, and then focus on the remaining champions on the bottom level. There's going to be a lot of range to play, so anti-barrier scout rifles and aggressive frame snipers are a great choice for this Grandmaster. I personally use my Succession with Vorpal Weapon to complement my scout rifles of choice. It is important to make sure you have the high ground in this room. It helps tremendously when slow working the ads and champions. This entire room is going to be a slow work until all of the minor ads and champions are defeated. After clearing that room, you'll be back outside where you'll quickly be met by more champions and gladiators. It's basically a slow work as you traverse down the platforms where you'll be greeted by 1 unstoppable and 2 barrier hobgoblins. Be sure to play your life and use cover effectively, and these champs are simple takedowns. Don't be afraid to use your super here either. As you make your way down into the warring factions, be sure to sparrow through and you should be okay when avoiding the enemies. I like to stick to the left hand side and ride my sparrow through that pathway. In this area, there will be 1 barrier colossus and a bunch of minor ads to clear. Chaos Reach and Mobius Quiver are great ways of clearing if you have them in your team composition. Be mindful that there are 2 arc shielded majors in the little rooms on the left and right hand side. You can also burn them down with an arc ability or weapon as well. Coming up next, once you've finished clearing out all of the ads in the open space, it'll be time to head up to the drill. But before you head up the teleporter, note that you can hang back and snipe the enemies at the top of the drill from the opposite side of where you are. Once all the minor ads are clear, then all you have to do is deal with the unstoppable champion once you go through the teleporter. Note that you can see and kill the barrier colossus from the opposite side as well if he is in your team's line of sight at the bottom of the drill station. Once you shoot up, head down the drill, and there are going to be 2 gladiators as well. If you haven't killed the barrier colossus before going through the teleporter, then he will be there as well. Make sure they go down before you interact with the lever. Once you interact, there will be an unstoppable champion that jumps in, and you're going to have to wait until the champion lands and takes a few steps until you can properly stun them. After this, there will be a few waves of war beasts and legionaries. The final wave is signified by another giant arc shielded major or a blood guard legionary. Once it is down, then you may proceed to the next area. Before you shoot through the teleporter, you are able to snipe the scions that are located in the next area ahead of you. After lifting to the next area, you will be greeted by 2 unstoppable champions and void shielded incendiors that can easily be taken out on your way to the actual drill. There is also a void shielded major that can be blinded and pushed off the map or killed normally. Once near the drill, there are going to be 2 barrier hobgoblins and a barrier colossus. As you make your way to the final room, there are scions that'll combo you into the drill by booping you up and off the ground. Once the barrier champions are down, there are going to be a few war beasts that you'll have to kill. If you are full on ammunition and super, then you can just run to the end of the drill bit. Finally, as you make your way into the final room, make sure your team has all of their supers ready for a full-on boss melt. Anarchy with Breach and Clear helps a bunch with extra damage. If Atheon's little brother goes immune before the 1 phase, then you can easily finish him off on the 2nd level. If it goes onto the 2nd level, then make sure you are standing on one of these circular platforms to survive his potential AoE attacks. Once all of this is done, you'll have successfully completed this Grandmaster. If you guys found this video helpful and informative, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I hope this helps you get your clear. This GM is literally free. So with that, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.